The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
And thank you very much, Alan. And hello, everyone, from Stewart Field. I'm Steve Corries, along with Chris Wallace. And we have John Glenn, 2-1, visiting Coshocton, 1-2. We'll be back with Coach's Corner in the pregame. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Ready to treat your nails to something fabulous? Come to Z Nails in the Downtowner Plaza, the clean, trendy, go-to nail salon that's got your manicure and pedicure needs covered. Whether you're after a quick polish change or the full pampering treatment, Z Nails is here to scrub, trim, and design your nails to perfection. So what are you waiting for? Call Z Nails today at 740-623-8297 and book your appointment. And walk-ins are always welcome.
Valley Cheese, located right here in Coshocton County, has been making award-winning Swiss cheese since 1928. They also make naturally smoked Swiss, baby Swiss, and lacy Swiss, along with Colby, Marble, Pepper Jack, Chipotle Pepper Jack, Farmers, Jumping Jack, and Lacy Baby Swiss. When it comes to cheese, nobody does it better than Pearl Valley Cheese. Visit their retail store on State Route 93. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or Saturday, 9 to 4 p.m.
I'm Doug Spiker, your Coshocton Edward Jones financial advisor. We are all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of our Coshocton County teams on WTNS. Call me, Doug Spiker, or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
Looking for a better way to manage your finances? Look no further than CES Credit Union. With our low interest rates, personalized service, and convenient mobile banking, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you're saving for a big purchase or in need of a loan, CES Credit Union has got you covered. Join us today and experience the credit union difference. Visit us at 700 South 2nd Street in Coshocton or learn more at cescu.com.
Glam Tan and Beauty has a new homecoming special available. Get ready for fall with 10 Level 1 sessions for only $44.99. Stop by 1018 Main Street to take advantage of this special offer. Glam Tan and Beauty also has Versa Spa spray tans available for $25. If you're looking to get ready for fall or homecoming, make Glam Tan and Beauty your first stop. Glam Tan and Beauty is open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 7 and Saturday from 10 to 4.
Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
The Ensley Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Ensley. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Ensley Agency at 622-1111.
Yes, on Coach's Corner, Steve Smith, the Coshocton Redskins. Redskins up against John Glenn here this evening. Before we talk about John Glenn, Coach, let's talk a little bit about the game last week. In it for a good part of it, got some people banged up a little bit, but all in all, what'd you think?
Again, we played well. We played well defensively. We executed our offense, especially in the first half. We just, we had 2 drives that stalled. We were deep in their territory. We got some timely penalties on one drive that backed us up, and we ended up having to punt. And then we missed a field goal right before half. So, there was points to be had there. And our defense kept us in it. They held them to 8 points. And really, we gave them the short field. That's how they scored. So we played really well in the first half, but then we also had some injuries in the first half, which, we had to replace those kids in the second half, which affected us.
The other thing about this is, you've got so many guys you have to go both ways, and, it's just natural. You're going to get worn down a little bit, and did you feel like that has a little bit to do with it as well?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It was still only a 16-7 game with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So, and we had the ball. So, we had plenty of opportunities to get back into the game. We just weren't able to make the plays that we needed to put it in the end zone, and eventually our defense wore out. They went on an 8.5-minute drive there in the fourth quarter and ate the whole clock up. So that's what happened.
All right, now moving on to John Glenn. They come in 2-1. Always a pretty good football team, maybe a little different than they've been in years past. What can you tell us?
Sound defensively. They're running all the same stuff, and their offense centers around one kid. Number 8, Reese Metzger. He's their featured running back. They want to run the football. I think at West End in the second half they had a drive where they gave it to them 13 straight times. So that's who we got to focus on. Obviously we got to keep the quarterback contained. He's mobile. But it's going to be another physical football game. We're going to have to come off the ball, use our hands in pursuit of the football, and get some short fields offensively, so we can put it in the end zone.
All right, from the standpoint defensively against a guy like that, now do you do anything different? Are they pretty much pounding it right at you? Will they use a lot of misdirection? How will they attack?
They're going to come right at us. They're inside-outside zone. They only have one counter play. They're going to come right at us, so we're going to have to be real physical with our hands. We're going to have to get downhill. We're going to have to stay flat on the line of scrimmage and pursue up and down the line and gang tackle and run to the football.
All right, last question. Health of the ball club. I did hear you have some concussion issues, but what can you tell us?
We're going to be without Champ Haley this Friday. He's in protocol right now, so we're going to hope for the best and hopefully get him cleared next week so he's ready for week 5. But we're going to have some guys step up and we got to move on. It's part of the game, and that's what we got to do on Friday.
All right. Hey, listen, I appreciate your time. Good luck here this evening.
Okay, thank you, Coos.
All right, we'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Endsley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Endsley Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to endsley.agency.com.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Season is upon us once again, and for all the local players, it'll be the time of their lives. From the glow of the Friday night lights on the fields to the glow of the beautiful Ashley furniture at Premier Home Furnishings, you'll sure score the merchandise you're looking for. With our lineup of Crosley appliances, you'll get exceptional winning performances from them, just as you'll get from all the area teams this fall. Good luck to all the high school teams this year from your friends at Premier Home Furnishings. 720 South 2nd Street, Coshocton, where you get the products you know.
Comes to heating your home or powering your business, trust matters. At Integrity Propane, they built their name on it. They're a small, locally owned, family-run business right here in our community, serving Coshocton, Guernsey, Tuscarawas, Holmes, and surrounding counties. Whether it's keeping your family warm in the winter, fueling your farm, or making sure your business doesn't skip a beat, they're here to help with honest pricing, dependable delivery, and service you can count on. At Integrity Propane, integrity isn't just their name, it's their promise. Give them a call today at 740-502-0963.
Don't let their name fool you. At Coshocton Brake and Supply, they do a whole lot more than just brakes. They do alignments and suspension work, offer engine diagnostics, oil changes and tune-ups, and air conditioning service. And don't forget about their free nationwide auto repair warranty. But it doesn't stop there. Coshocton Brake and Supply also offers new hydraulic hoses and fittings and hydraulic hose repairs. That's Coshocton Brake and Supply, located at 601 Walnut Street, or call them at 740-622-0595.
Hi, I'm John Ainello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Ainello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance, with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Ainello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
The Buckeye Beverage Barn has carry-out salads, pasta, subs, wings, and pizza. Place your order at 545-9525, but don't forget to check out their new menu. Buckeye Beverage Barn has the area's best selection of domestic and imported drinks, pop, sports drinks, and more, all with the convenience of their drive-thru. See them for snacks, bagged ice, salads, subs, wings, and delicious pizza. Order yours at 545-9525. Drive through and see them 7 days a week at the Buckeye Beverage Barn on Main Street in West Lafayette.
Our feature game is John Glenn, 2-1 at Coshocton, 1-2. But first, let's take a look at other games in the area. Ridgewood, 3-0, travels to Utica. They're 1-2. The Generals had a tough one last week at home against Lutheran East, but look for the Generals to bounce back and get a convincing win here this evening. We're Review at Philo. This will be another tough one for the Bears. Philo is big and will move the football, and it looks like they'll probably improve to 3-1 on the season. Our game features a strong John Glenn running game. The Skins will be without Champ Haley and will have to throw the ball. If the Coshocton defense can just keep things close for a while, it could be an interesting evening here in the fourth quarter. Taking a look at other games in the area tonight. In the MVL, Meadowbrook 1-2 travels to Crooksville 3-0. Maysville 2-1's at Sheridan 1-2. Morgan 2-1 at Tri-Valley 2-1. West Muskingum 1-2 at New Lex 3-0. In the IVC tonight, East Canton 3-0 at St. Thomas Aquinas 0-3. Newcomerstown 2-1 at Toronto 3-0. Marietta 0-3 goes to Claymont 2-1. Garraway 3-0 travels to Zanesville 0-3. The Indian Valley game tonight was canceled due to the opposing team not having enough players. Minerva 2-1 plays Sandy Valley 0-3. Strasburg 3-0 goes to Conotton Valley 2-1. Buckeye Trail 0-3 at Sheridan, or is at Shenandoah 0-3. And TCC 1-2 goes to Millersport 1-2. Mogador 2-1 goes to Malvern 2-1, and Fairless 2-1 goes to Tusky Valley 1-2. We're back and get to the national anthem. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Start your week right at the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Mondays mean half-price breakfast sandwiches, the perfect way to kick off your morning. And don't miss out on Wednesdays when all drinks, all sizes are half off. Craving something sweet? Try our donut of the month, plus pastries and donuts made fresh every day. We've also got a delicious lunch menu to keep you fueled all day long. Coshocton Coffee Connection, your go-to spot for great coffee, tasty treats, and unbeatable deals. We hope to see you soon.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote at 740-622-0572.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Keep your vehicle on the road with new tires or mechanical work from Shriver Tire Service. Shriver Tire offers new tires for passenger, truck, and farm vehicles, as well as light mechanical work. Custom wheels are now available, as well as financing. Shriver Tire is now an authorized dealer for Falcon Tires. For more information, stop by 2171 Otsego Avenue or give them a call at 622-6989. And welcome back to Stewart Field. The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. Taking a look at the John Glenn offense. Starting at right tackle is a 6'1", 210-pound sophomore wearing number 50, Rowdy Zimba. The right guard in the ballgame, a 6'1", 235-pound junior wearing number 77, Landon Cornelius. The center for John Glenn, a 5'10", 235-pound sophomore wearing number 55, Owen Abels. The left guard is a 5'9", 240-pound senior wearing number 61, Jimmy Boyd. The left tackle is a 6'1", 210-pound sophomore wearing number 57, Jake Crawford. Wide receivers in the ballgame, a 5'11", 160-pound junior wearing number 2, Colton Gress. A 6', 175-pound senior wearing number 14, Dominic Bates. The last wide receiver is a 6'3", 185-pound senior wearing number 80, Ryder Pennington. The running back in the ball game is a 5'9", 175-pound sophomore wearing number 21, Jensen Perry. And a 5'10", 190-pound senior wearing number 8, Reese Metzger. And the starting quarterback for John Glenn is a 5'9", 165-pound senior wearing number 1, Owen Edwards.
Defensively for Coshocton, we expect to see at the tackles be Ray Myers and Colton Tidwell. The linebackers tonight will be Jace Dickerson, Hayden Young. In the defensive end will be Braden Hannes, also defensive end Caleb Griffin. In the corners tonight, Cash Murphy and Cooper George. The safety will be number 4, Cohen Phillips. Also in the secondary, J.J. Herman. He wears number 18. We'll be back in a short break, and this will be.
And the starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in Newcomerstown, New Philadelphia, Caldwell, and now Circleville.
Now we'll be back in shortly. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Opportunity School is a credit recovery dropout prevention high school that started in 2006. In 2022-23, the Opportunity School had a 4-year graduation rate of 87.9% and earned the state report card's rating of exceeds standards in all areas of graduation. They offer the state-required core curriculum, a career-based instruction program, and several electives including art, life skills, parenting, and relationship building. If you are interested in applying, please call 740-622-3600.
Tonight's kickoff is brought to you by Exodus Cycles in Millersburg, your local Kawasaki side-by-side and ATV dealer. Just about ready to get underway. Coshocton will be kicking to John Glenn. And officials are just now approaching with the football. Cooper George, I believe, will be doing the kicking. And
6 seconds on the clock to get off of there. Jamie McRae waiting to put the football down.
Now we're about ready to kick it off here from Stewart Field in Coshocton. John Glenn comes in with a 2-1 record. Coshocton 1-2. John Glenn, they do have a dynamic running back, number 8, Reese Metzger. He'll get it a handful of times here. George approaches, and we're underway. His little squib kick goes short. Picked at the 24, gets outside, and wrestled out of bounds. He got out close to the 35-yard line. That's where John Glenn starts, 1st and 10.
Looked like number 23, Jace Dickerson, with the tackle for the Redskins.
Big and strong up front, and they like to run the football. That is the word on John Glenn. Ball actually was marked at the 33, so that's where John Glenn starts at 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Quarterback gets the snap, hands it to Metzger, goes wide, cuts it out, and runs into a host of people as he got out to the 36. Got 3 on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7. Coshocton has played well defensively for the most part this season, and they're going to have to rely on that defense. Their big weapon, Champ Haley, out tonight due to concussion. So they'll have to get some stops on the defensive end.
That was Hayden Young with the stop there for the Redskins.
2nd and 7, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Metzger offset, the quarterback rolls to the right side, pass and run. He's in trouble, throws it up there. It's caught, first down, eludes 1 tackler and gets out across the 45 to about the 46 or 7 yard line. Pass caught by Colton Gress. And he got it out to the 47. That's going to be good for 11 yards and a first down.
Wyland Wright, the first one there for the Redskins.
So 1st and 10 for John Glenn. Ball sitting at their own 47-yard line. Just underway here from Stewart Field. There's a snap. Handoff. Metzger cuts up inside there. He's got quickness to the outside. Still working those feet and finally brought down about the 45 of Coshocton. So that's a pickup of 8. Let's see where they mark it officially. Looks like it's going to be right at the 45, so Metzger gets 8. He has 11 yards and 2 carries here early on in this contest.
Colton Tidwell and Wyland Wright there for the Redskins.
Out of the huddle. Basically same formation this time, though. They put trips to the left side. Metzger directly behind the quarterback, Edwards. Hits the handoff, bounced it, has a first down, and eluded 1 tackler, just drove through a few other people and got inside the 35. But a real nice move. Looked like he was going to get hemmed in or right around the line of scrimmage, but cut it quickly to the outside and ran it all the way down to the 33. So Metzger gets 12 more.
J.J. Herman, first one there for the Redskins.
So 2 first downs in this drive now. And John Glenn on the move early. Once again, twin receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Now 2 in the backfield. Edwards the quarterback. Hands it off, speed sweep, trying to get outside, but really not a lot of running room. He's brought down after a short gain on the play. That's Connor Shoemaker making the carrying the ball for... See, they're going to mark him at the 31, so that's a pickup of 2 for Shoemaker.
And Hayden Young, first one there for the Redskins.
So it brings up 2nd and 8. Metzger was out that time, but he's right back in now. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 31-yard line of Coshocton. Straight back to throw, looking... Now he dumps it out in the pass, and Metzger's got it, and he's got a clear sailing. He's going to take it all the way to the house. It's touchdown, John Glenn. That time they set up the screen pass to the left side. Nice little flip, and Metzger with that speed, he just got the seam and took it all the way in for the first score of the night. It's 6-0. John Glenn out in front.
So it was a great catch by Metzger. Had a little overthrown, was able to reel it in with one hand there and able to grab it and go right into the end zone. Nice run after the catch.
So they'll try to add the point after. Caden West will be the kicker. Late player late getting on. Waiting on the snap. Good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So a timeout on the field. 9 minutes exactly to play here in the first quarter. John Glenn strikes first. They lead 7-0. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
If you are involved in an accident, you want your vehicle to be repaired quickly and correctly? I'm Stacy Rice, Office Manager of Coshocton Collision, where we put you, the customer, first. We complete your auto body repairs as promised, we guarantee our word, and we use the latest environmental friendly paint products from PPG. Whenever you are involved in a collision, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson's Carpet and Furniture, or call us at 623-7347.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
All right, and John Glenn will be kicking to Coshocton. Back deep for the Redskins will be Cohen Phillips and also Cash Murphy.
9 minutes remaining here in this first quarter.
Everybody lined up. Now we're ready to go. There's the kick, booming kick down the center of the field, and handled by Phillips. He's got it at 15, cuts it up to the 20, and is going to be brought down as he got maybe to the 21-yard line. That's where Coshocton will start, 1st and 10.
Like Dominic Bates, one of the first ones there for John Glenn.
Mason Williams will be the quarterback for Coshocton. Cohen Phillips, Caleb Grimmett will be in the backfield. Also, you may see Cash Murphy a little bit. They'll be moving people in and out, just trying to get comfortable without having Haley, who is their big weapon offensively. Redskins have thrown the football a lot more this season than you normally see. Twin receivers left, one right. Man in motion. They're going to be a quick out. He's caught. Bounces off one tackler, but is brought down. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Catch was made by Grimmett. Well, they're going to mark it right at the original line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play.
Dominic Bates again there with the tackle for John Glenn.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10. Just underway, 8:15 to play here in the opening quarter. John Glenn scores first, leads at 7-0. Twin receivers to the left side, one to the right. Man in motion across formation, fakes the handoff, now counter up play, cuts it up inside, has some running room, and just stumbled as he tried to cut back against the grain, got it across the 25 to about the 26. That was Grimmett, the ball carrier, got 5. So that brings up a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, it was a nice run. Kind of looked like he was getting ready to break it loose on the outside and just kind of got tripped up a little bit there.
One thing, the Redskins tonight, they just cannot afford to get behind the chains offensively. They're going to have to try to at least get positive yardage on most possessions. Williams, the quarterback. Straight back. Now rolling a little to his left. Now in trouble. Still looking. Now he fires up, and it's incomplete. Had a man open, but just didn't have time to get to him. And it'll be a 4th down, and it'll be a bring on the punt team.
That's good pressure by the John Glenn defense to get to the quarterback.
7:24 to play here in the opening quarter. 7-0 the score. John Glenn in front. Metzger, one of the deep backs. Actually, he's the deepest back. Good snap. Punt, high booming punt. Metzger's going to take it with the football and picked up a few yards. He caught it. The flag came out, or the spotter was at the 39. He moved it out to the, let's see where they mark it. They're going to be at the 49-yard line. Be their own 49. That's where they'll start, 1st and 10. 6-play drive last time, and they scored a touchdown. Let's see what they do here. 7-0 the score. Edwards, the quarterback. Waiting on the snap, gets it straight back to throw again. Now quick out, it's caught, nice pattern, and run out of bounds as he picked up positive yardage before being pushed out. That's Wright or Pennington makes the catch. Pennington, now they're 3 of 3 throwing the ball. They're going to mark it at the 36. So that was 15 yards on that completion. First down, third first down here in the first quarter. Gets the snap, straight back again, looking. Now a little slant pattern, has it. And trying to work his way through some traffic and picked up some positive yardage.
I believe Grimmett first one there for the Redskins.
Colton Gress, the receiver. Yeah, we'll give him 5 on the completion as they move it down close to the 31-yard line. So second down and 5. The ball's sitting, as mentioned, at the 31. Gets everybody set. Snap. Hands off Metzger. Boy, he goes nowhere. Somebody, nice job blitzing and gets the stop for Coshocton.
That was Hayden Young. First one there with a nice tackle for the Redskins.
So he's dropped down for a loss back all the way back to the 34. So a loss of 3. So now big third down and 8. 3rd and 8 for John Glenn. Straight back to throw, looking a quick out pattern, and he's got it's going to get the first down. Was spun around, but just Murphy couldn't quite get there quickly enough, and they're going to mark it right at the 25. That's going. They needed 8, they got 9. That's a first down. 4th first down, so a new set of downs for John Glenn. 5:45 to play here in the opening quarter, but John Glenn on the move again here. They already lead at 7-0. Once again, twin receivers right, one left. Back, hands it off, and once again brought down, and I think that's Young again.
It certainly is. Great play by Hayden Young. Just breaks through the line, through the backfield. Great tackle for loss.
So he loses 4 on that carry.
Hayden Young from that linebacker position just having a great first quarter.
So now brings up a 2nd and 14. Second and 14. John Glenn just a little slower coming out of the huddle this trip around. Play clock under 10. They got everybody set. Rolling to the right side, the quarterback looking. So now he's going to run with it, and he just runs out of bounds. Picked up some positive yardage before being run out of bounds. Got inside the 25 down to, looks like, right around the 22. That's where they'll mark it. So he got 7 on the keeper.
Big third down here.
3rd down, and we'll say 7 for John Glenn. Clock stop with 4:48 to play here in the opening quarter. Let's take a quick snap. Look over there. Play clock down to 3. They're going to have to go. They're going to have to use a timeout. So John Glenn will take a timeout. We'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Wayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipe and utility poles. They have positions available for production entry level starting at $25.16 up to $32 per hour, electricians starting at $38.23 up to $44.50 per hour, and mechanics starting at $35 up to $40.32 per hour. They offer competitive compensation and benefits package. Please apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
Cheeseburger in order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. 7-0 the score. John Glenn had to burn a timeout on a 3rd and 7, and both teams now returning to the field. See what they've got. To have 2 in the backfield. Dominic Bates is joining Metzger. Straight back to throw again. He has a man open in the flat. Now he's lofting it towards the end zone. Has him. Touchdown. Boy, just beat his man right down the center of the field, and making that catch is going to be number 2. That's Colton Gress, and John Glenn is on the board again.
Yeah, it was a great pass play. Put a lot of air under it. Was a receiver able to run right under it, and nice catch, nice pass, nice catch.
So it's now 13-0 on a 27-yard touchdown pass. Trying to add the PAT will be Caden West. His kick is up. It's plenty long enough and right through. So with 4:41 to play, it's now 14-0. John Glenn in front.
We're now going to send it down to Natalie Holbrook for the Premier Sideline Report. Natalie.
That's right, Chris. We are down here on the sidelines at Coshocton watching this great game against John Glenn. I'm down here with Champ. Haley, even though you are out with a concussion, Champ, I think it's something to be said. To hear from a player's point of view, how are you looking at this season and how are you looking at this game?
It's definitely a growing season. We've put in a whole new playbook, and we've actually progressed really well with it. We've played some tough teams, and we have a big junior class, and we're still decently young. We have a solid amount of sophomores out there, and we just got to keep growing day by day and keep getting better.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Champ. Hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Natalie. Again, Natalie Holbrook with our Premier Sideline Report. We'll hear from Natalie throughout the game.
All right, 14-0 on a 27-yard touchdown pass, and John Glenn strikes again with that passing game. It wasn't supposed to be one of their strengths, but they've thrown the ball well early here this evening.
They certainly have.
Colton Gress has caught 3 passes already in this game for a good amount of yardage. Now they're getting ready to kick it away. And Coshocton will have Phillips and Murphy. This time they squib it. The ball is touched and it'll go out of bounds. I'll see what they... We'll have to see if the ball is brought out to the 35. That's generally the protocol. Now they put it down. Yes, it will be at the 35. Coshocton will have their second series of downs. 1st and 10 for the Redskins. Mason Williams, the quarterback. They break the huddle. Man in motion across the formation, and fake the handoff, counter play, ball's fumbled, it's still loose, and let's see who got on top of it. Looked like Coshocton did, and that was Coshocton.
There was a flag on the play as well. It seemed like the handoff was kind of okay, but John Glenn right there to get a hand right in there during that handoff. The ball just came loose.
So the official hasn't made a determination that they're going to wave the flag off, so it'll be a loss on the play back to the 30. So they lose 5. So bring up 2nd and 15, and we mentioned earlier this is going to be this will be tough for the Redskins trying to pick up yardage after losses. Man in motion out left. They're looking. Out across the middle. Pass is caught. Nice throw. They're going to say no. I'm going to say he dropped it. His back was to us, so we couldn't really see it. Looked like a good throw from our vantage point, but it goes incomplete. So it brings up 3rd and 15. Ball still at the 30. 4:12 to play in the opening quarter, 14-0, John Glenn.
And while they're waiting to bring the play in, ready to take charge of your own health? Maryland's Natural Foods is here to help with free consultations and high-quality products that produce results, not side effects. For more information, find them at marylandsnaturalfoods.com. That's marylandsnaturalfoods.com.
And Coshocton, they want a timeout, so we're going to break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
it comes to quality auto repairs, trust the local experts at Brillhart's Body Shop, a proud family-owned business serving the community with integrity and dedication. Their skilled technicians use state-of-the-art equipment and years of experience to ensure every repair is done right the first time. Support your neighbors and experience the difference at Brillhart's Body Shop. Visit them today at 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton for all your auto repair needs. Brillhart's now offers rental cars and 24/7 towing. To get your vehicle towed, call 740-502-4087. Your car deserves the best, and that's exactly what you'll find at Brillhart's Body Shop.
Tonight's player of the game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village. Both teams returning to the field. Coshocton has a 3rd and 15. Ball sitting at their own 30-yard line. Redskins break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left side. Williams, the quarterback, puts a man in motion. Straight back to throw. Blitz is on. He eludes one tackle. He's got some room. Now he cuts it up inside. Gets some yardage out to about the 37 or 8-yard line, but that's going to be well short of the number needed. And they'll be forced to probably kick it away.
Braden Knowlton, first one there for the Muskies.
They move it out to the 38. That was a pickup of 8 for Williams. So it'll be, punt unit will be on. Good snap. Kick is high. It might have been partially blocked. And it was out of bounds up right around midfield. And that's where John Glenn's going to take over 1st and 10 with great field position. 3:24 to play here in the opening quarter.
Stop by Witt's Frozen Custard of Coshocton every Tuesday, where all scoops, all sizes of custard are half priced. While you're there, check out their selection of frozen custard cakes or call ahead to have one custom made with your favorite custard flavors.
1st and 10, John Glenn. They bring out the offense. Quarterback for John Glenn's been on a heater here early. Thrown for 98 yards. And has hit all of his passes, 6 of 6. Ball at the 48. Handoff. Metzger bounces in midfield. 45 down the sideline 40. Cuts back against the defense and picks up good yardage as he got down inside the 35, down close to the 30. So a big gain on 1st down. Good for, see where they're going to mark it at the 29. So that's going to be good. A good run. So it'll be a 1st down there, 5th. Ball at the 29. Snap. Metzger again. And once again, they get him. And once again, I believe.
You are right. Hayden Young, 5th tackle in this first quarter. About 3rd tackle for a loss, getting into the backfield. He's doing a great job from that linebacker position.
So they get it back to the 33. So that's a loss of 4. For Metzger. Picked up 23 on the play before. And loses 4 there. He has 35 yards and 7 carries. 2nd down and 14. Looking to throw, just a quick out. Pass is caught and didn't get a ton of yardage. Just got back close to the original line of scrimmage. They'll mark it at the 26.
Cooper George there with the tackle for the Redskins.
So that's going to be 7 on that completion. Puts him over 100 yards here in the first quarter, 105. 3rd down and 7.
John Glenn, 1 of 2 on 3rd down conversions here in the first quarter.
Hit on a big pass play for a touchdown the last trip around. You better keep an eye on Colton Gress. Fakes and they're going to run it this time. He goes up the middle, and he's going to be short of the necessary yardage. Got down to the 21, got 5. Well, that'll bring up a 4th and short.
Looked like Caleb Grimmett, first one there for the Redskins.
It's be 4th and about 2. Clock moving with 1:12 to play here in the opening quarter. See what they call here. 14-0 the score.
Play clock down to 15. Looks like they are going to go for it.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Now they hurry up just a bit. Gets a snap. The quarterback keeps it himself, and he's going to get it. He broke a tackle right around the 20 and managed to get inside the 20 down around the 16-yard line. They just couldn't wrap him up, and he did get to the 16. Got 5 and a first down.
35 seconds and moving here in this first quarter. Looked like Cooper George, first one there for the Redskins. A little shoestring tackle.
Under 30 seconds to play. Once again, out of the huddle. Snap. Metzger bounces out. He cuts it up inside the 10, the 5. He's in. Touchdown, John Glenn. So with 13 seconds to go in the quarter, a 16-yard touchdown run by Reese Metzger makes it 20-0, and they'll try to add the point.
It was a good kind of, I won't say misdirection by Metzger, kind of switched the field there and was able to get some nice running room into the end zone.
6-play drive results in their 3rd touchdown in 3 tries. And they'll try to stretch the lead to 21-0. Good snap, and we've got a whistle. Got an offside. Might be on Coshocton. Came from the far sideline. It is. Let's see what they do. I think they want to ask whether if the kick was good, whether they can go ahead and take it. So I think they've got to go for it. They've got to play it out. So now they will have to re-kick. First one was good. Let's see what they can do on the second attempt. He just declined the penalty, and they'll kick. Once again, good snap. Kick looks right through, and with 12 seconds to play here in the opening quarter, it's now 21-0. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
When it comes to heating your home or powering your business, trust matters. At Integrity Propane, they built their name on it. They're a small, locally owned, family-run business right here in our community, serving Coshocton, Guernsey, Tuscarawas, Holmes, and surrounding counties. Whether it's keeping your family warm in the winter, fueling your farm, or making sure your business doesn't skip a beat, they're here to help with honest pricing, dependable delivery, and service you can count on. At Integrity Propane, integrity isn't just their name, it's their promise. Give them a call today at 740-502-0963.
When you are good at something, you'll tell everyone. When you are great at something, they'll tell you. Walter Payton. At Liddy Scrapyard, we have been told how great we are. So for a great scrap recycling experience, visit Liddy Scrap. We have the cleanest scrapyard, the best customer service, and great pricing. Liddy Scrap is located at 23820 County Road 621, Coshocton. Feel free to call us anytime at 740-622-6220. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:15, and Saturday, 8 to 11:45. We would also like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season.
We're back, and John Glenn will be kicking. They lead at 21-0. We have 12 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. West will be kicking for John Glenn, and this time boots it up, down, and it's going to be taken and fumbled. Picked up by Murphy. He's at the 20. Cuts it up inside the 25. Still on his feet. Got across the 25, maybe to the 26 before being brought down. That's where Coshocton has it. 1st and 10. Redskins still looking for their first down here of the ball game.
Liddy Scrapyard is pleased to sponsor the second quarter of tonight's football game. We'll wait till the last 4 seconds before we get that underway. Excuse me.
So now we're getting ready to go. Mason Williams brings the play in. As mentioned, 4 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. This time wing T formation. First time we've seen him under center here tonight. Gets the handoff and just spins away, and that's Phillips, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be the end of the first quarter.
And Liddy Scrapyard is pleased to sponsor the second quarter of tonight's football game. At Liddy Scrapyard, they pay competitive prices on all scrap metal, iron, and scrap vehicles, and you'll always receive a printed scale ticket. For current pricing, call 740-622-6220.
We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available at all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Second quarter just about to get underway. It's 21-0. John Glenn in front. Coshocton has the football on their own 26. 2nd and 10. I formation for the Redskins. Fakes. Williams rolls. Throws a pass down the corner. Pass is just overthrown off his fingertips. Good throw. Just goes a little bit incomplete. That'll be a third down. Third down now and 10. Coshocton only 1 of 4 throwing the football for no yards thus far. Play comes in. Out of the huddles. 2 receivers come to the right side, 1 to the left. John Glenn defensively trying to get lined up. Williams rolls, flag down. And let's see what we've got. We've got an offside on John Glenn, so first penalty we've had, and that'll be a 5-yard walk-off against the Little Muskies. That'll move it up to about the 31-yard line. That makes it just a little bit easier play call on 3rd and 5. Third and 5. Now they're ready to come out of the huddle. Everybody set I formation. Fakes, looking to throw, and this time he's in trouble and he's gone down. Ball came loose. They're going to say he was down, but he's going to be brought down all the way back around the 18-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 8.
Looked like number 77, first one there with the sack, would be Landon Cornelius for John Glenn.
So that'll bring out a 4th down, and they'll have to punt. Actually, they put it down at the 21, so only loss of 5 on that play. But still, a 4th down and 14. Good snap. High punt once again, and ball bounces right around the 45 and heads back into Coshocton territory. Nobody on the Redskins wanted to down it, so John Glenn picks up a couple yards, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at right around the 41-yard line.
Good field position for John Glenn. When it comes to ATVs and side-by-sides, you need to check out Exodus Cycles in Millersburg. They carry the full lineup of Kawasaki mules and the all-new HVAC Ridge, electric navs, and brute force ATVs. Call 330-674-7433 or online at exoduscycles.com.
11:05 to play here in the first half. 21-0. John Glenn with the ball at the 41-yard line of the Redskins. Man in motion, that's Metzger. Counterplay the other way. He cuts inside the 40, now pushing down towards the 35 before being pushed back. So they pick up 6 on the play from the 41 down to the 35.
Colton Tidwell with the tackle for the Redskins.
Carry on the play. Dominic Bates gets the carry. Gets that 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Once again, now they counter back with Metzger again. He's the 35-30, trying to stay on his feet to the 25, and before there's a flag comes in late, down to about the 23-yard line. And now comes another flag. And I think we have one of the flagmen down.
Oh, yeah.
Or one of the chain people down.
Yeah, didn't quite see the hit, but medical staff over there taking care of him, trying to get on his feet.
Dangerous profession over there at that side.
The chain gang is a dangerous profession. I like that.
It'll be looks like it's offsetting penalties.
It's like a hold. Chain gang is up.
Oh, hopefully he's okay.
He's smiling.
I believe that's Gary.
I think you're right.
So let's see where they're going to mark the football. The officials are talking it over now. So they bring the ball out to the 26. Now they walk off the penalty against John Glenn. And the personal foul will be marked off against Coshocton, which should put it right around the 25. Let's wait and see where they put it down, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. And 26, so there you go. So Metzger gets 7 yards on the carry. And it's now 1st and 10 as they get their 7th first down. So John Glenn waiting on the call. Clock stopped with 10:21 to play here, but John Glenn on the move again here in the first half. There's a snap. Quick out goes again. Caught. And this time, not much running room for Owen Edwards as for Bates, so that'll be a pickup of, we'll give him 4 on the play. Nice little pattern. They did pick up a couple yards.
Cooper George, first one there for the Redskins.
So he got 3 on the completion. 108 yards throwing the football thus far here in the first half for John Glenn. They do not normally throw it a ton, but have been effective here this evening. 2nd down and 7. Snap. Counterplay to Metzger. He's got some room. Cuts it up inside, and he's hammered at about the 20 before being brought down hard.
Who other than Hayden Young lays a big hit.
So Hayden Young has been dynamite defensively for Coshocton here tonight. Metzger gets 3. So it's 3rd down and we'll say 5. So everybody getting a line. Clock under right at the 9-minute mark. Now everybody ready. Definitely 4 down territory. Straight back to throw again. He lofts it towards the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. Nice throw. And it's now 27-0. That's Ryder Pennington, his second big catch of the night, and they put it on the board. 27-0. They'll try to add the PAT.
So it was a nice pass just to the corner of the end zone. Great job by Ryder Pennington to run under the ball and make the nice catch right in the corner of the end zone. Nice throw, nice catch.
Right now, Edwards is a perfect 9 for 9 for 128 yards here in the first half. It's now 27-0 with 8:51 to play here in the opening half. High snap, gets it down, kick is up, kick is good. So with 8:51 to play here in the first half, 28-0 John Glenn. We'll be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Looking for a better way to manage your finances? Look no further than CES Credit Union. With our low interest rates, personalized service, and convenient mobile banking, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you're saving for a big purchase or in need of a loan, CES Credit Union has got you covered. Join us today and experience the credit union difference. Visit us at 700 South 2nd Street in Coshocton or learn more at cescu.com.
Hi, this is Christy from Huebner's Auto Care. Does your vehicle need brakes, shocks, struts, AC work, an oil change, tire rotation, or other mechanical work? If you want honest quality work at reasonable rates, come to Huebner's Auto Care. You can trust our experienced ASC certified technicians to always be upfront with you about what repairs you need or you don't need, and to do those repairs right. For reasonable rates and quality work, it's Huebner's Auto Care, 512 Chestnut Street in Coshocton beside the post office. Call us at 740-622-4587.
8:51 to play here in the first half, 28-0. John Glenn has scored on all 4 of their possessions thus far and have really done it through the air here. They've scored a touchdown on the ground, but they have a nice job throwing the football around by the John Glenn quarterback, Owen Edwards, here this evening. He is, as we mentioned just before the break, he's a perfect 9 of 9 throwing the ball for 128 yards on the evening. He's thrown for 2, and now we're kicking away. This is an end over end. It's going to be a short kick. Murphy fumbles it again. He's going to have to get on it. He's going to have to quickly. Let's see if he does.
Does look like he comes up with the football.
So Coshocton will have it 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hathaway Incorporated is proud to help sponsor tonight's ball game. They encourage all students, whether in athletics, academics, or the arts. Good luck in all you strive to accomplish. Hathaway Incorporated, building for the future.
1st and 10, ball at the 22-yard line. Still 8:46 to play here in the first half, and it's already 28-0. Redskins out under the huddle. Williams, the quarterback. Quick pitch. Gets it back up inside, just nowhere to go, and he's brought down after no gain on the play.
Kane Barton again with the tackle.
Brings up a 2nd down and 10. $28-0. John Glenn comes in with a record of 2-1 on the season. Redskins 1-2. Under center, Mason Williams now out of the I formation. Quick pitch once again, has some running room. 25, bounces outside. He's 30 and 33-yard line. Nice run. Looks like Cohen Phillips, the ball carrier. And he moves it out across the 30 to about the 33. So that's going to be an 11-yard run for Phillips. That'll be the Redskin first down of the ball game.
Kuron Arrington with the tackle.
So ball out to the 33, 1st and 10. Coshocton got leverage on that left side. And Phillips with good speed picked up good yardage. 1st down. Counter play, trying to get outside. He's got some room, and he's finally pushed out of bounds. That's Murphy. Got across the 35 out to around the 37. Got 4 on the carry. Once again, wing T principles, just a little bit of counterattack. Going to mark it actually at the 30, that'll be at the 37. So he got 4 on the carry. 2nd and 6. Clock stopped with 7:53 to play here in the first half. Wentz fakes, looking to throw, in trouble. Now dumps to wide open receiver. He's got 45 midfield, and before being brought down, that'll be another first down. Hayden Young, the receiver, gets out to midfield. That pass plays good for 13 yards and another first down.
August Camp with the tackle for John Glenn.
So Coshocton with 2 first downs right at midfield. Clock moving with 7:25 to play in the first half. Once again, under center, high formation, quick pitch. Cuts it upside. Phillips has some running room. Ball comes loose. Ball bouncing all over the place. And now coming up with it finally is John Glenn. They fumble it themselves. There's still a mad scramble. Who's got it?
Oh, boy. That ball came
John
loose.
Glenn says they do, and they do. They come out of there with it. But, boy, I tell you, a big play for Coshocton ends up in a fumble as they took it down inside the 35-yard line.
Boy, that football looked like a hot potato out there, just slipping out of everybody's hands. Hard to keep a hold of.
A good running play, good for 17 yards. But it comes up to John Glenn at the 32-yard line. So John Glenn comes up with a turnover. First and 10, here they go. Trips to the right side, one to left. Metzger, the lone running back behind the quarterback, Edwards. They hand it to him. He shakes one and got a couple. Somebody had him around the ankles and just would not let him go. So he got a couple on the play.
Number 53, Colton Slaughter with the tackle for the Redskins.
Metzger, 12 carries, 68 yards in the ball game. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 30, I'll give it to 33 for spotting purposes, closer to the 34. Now we have a whistle.
Got some blood.
And it's J.J. Herman will have to come off for a play.
Got a scrape on his arm there they're going to take care of.
I'll bring Mason Williams will go into the safety spot. Now the clock running with 6:25 to play here in the opening half. Fakes, little counter, left side. He's got some running room and gets the first down. Little bubble screen. Took it from the 33-yard line all the way out to the 40, looks like the 48-yard line. That bubble screen's good for 15 yards and a first down.
Cash Murphy there with the tackle for the Redskins.
First down number 8 in the first half for John Glenn. They continue to move the sticks. Halfway through the quarter, 6 minutes to go in the first half. Twin receivers left, one right. Quarterback going to run it himself this time. Down the sideline and gets inside the Coshocton 45-yard line before being brought down. Edwards just took off on a direct run. Let's see where they mark it officially. Looks near official says right around the 43. And that's where it'll be, the 43-yard line. So it's going to be a pickup of 9 for Edwards. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Like Braden Hanna's first one there for the Redskins.
2nd and 1. Metzger tries to get outside, does, picks up some yardage, and is finally wrestled down as he got inside the 40 to about the 37. Got 6.
Braden Hanna's again there for the Redskins.
13 carries, 74 yards for Brice Metzger. And another first down, their 9th. Under 5 to play here in the first half. 28-0. John Glenn in front and moving. Have first down at the 37 of the Redskins. Hands off Metzger once again. He slips one tackle, gets inside the 35 to right around the 33. So we'll give him 4 on the carry.
Chase Dickerson there for the Redskins.
Second down and 6. This is where they might just slip that little pass, and you better be ready for it. They're perfect throwing the football tonight, 10 of 10. Now we've got a whistle.
Not sure what the call is there.
Not sure either. Now they're saying start the clock, so we do at 3:50. Second and 6. Edwards, the quarterback, gets the snap. Fake, the reverse coming down. He's got some room. He's 30. He's 25. He's 20. Still moving down to the 15, the 10, the 5, and fine. Let's see.
Ball's out.
And they're going to say he's out of bounds right around the 3-yard line. So nice little reverse. And Ryder Pennington, who just scored a touchdown, takes it all the way down inside the 5. They're going to mark it at the 4.
Boy, dove right out at the pylon there, and the ball just stayed right there at about the inch-yard line in bounds, but he was out of bounds when he dove out.
So Pennington with a nice run. And it's going to be first and goal at the 4-yard line. 3:31 to play here in the first half. Once again, everybody in tight. Metzger straight up the middle, bounces off a tackle and gets in for this touchdown. So a 4-yard touchdown run by Brice Metzger makes it now 34-0. And they'll try to add the PAT. So John Glenn firing on all cylinders here this evening. Has a 34-0 lead as they try to add the point.
Nice run by Metzger, I tell you. He's very quick on his feet there to break his way through the line and into the end zone.
Waiting on the point. Snap high, but gets it down and knocks it through. So with 3:24 to play here in the first half, it's now 35-0. John Glenn in front.
And we're going to keep it right here. We're now going to send it down to Natalie Holbrook for our premier sideline reporting. Natalie.
That's right, Chris. We are down here. I am with Barry Hardesty. You are the director of the Coshocton Band. What are you guys out there playing tonight?
Tonight we're going to be playing portions of our competition show that's based on Anton Dvorak's New World Symphony.
And going into your competition, if you have any upcoming shows, people want to come hear you, where can they find you?
The next one's at Meadowbrook on the 27th of September.
Thank you so much. Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Natalie. Again, Natalie Holbrook standing by with our premier sideline reporting. We'll be hearing from Natalie throughout the game with different people down on the sideline.
The Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. Well, it's been all John Glenn here this evening, Chris.
It certainly has. Boy, I tell you, a great running game there with Metzger, and they've been perfect for passing, if I'm not mistaken, doing a great job throwing the football, really just kind of spreading everything out, running up the middle, and just doing a great job of throwing a lot of different looks at the Redskins.
Kicking away, short kick once again. Ball's going to bounce right around the 20, take it on the hop, up to 25, 30. Still moving forward, got around the 32 before being brought down.
Tackled by a host of Muskies on the play.
Returning that was Grimmett. So that's Coshocton will have it first and 10 at the 32.
Coshocton needing to get on the board here in the end of the second quarter. 3 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second quarter.
Had a nice little drive going in their last series of downs, but the fumble negated the positive they'd gained on it. Now they're out of the huddle. Under center once again is Williams. I formation. Handoff, ball's fumbled again, and I think Williams got on it. And the flag came in late. So it'll be a loss of back to the. Well, first off, let's wait and see what the flag is.
Looks like it's probably going to be a face mask on John Glenn.
Personal foul. It is a face mask, so that'll be a penalty. Their first penalty of the ball game. And that's going to big break for the Redskins.
Got very lucky there. Mason Williams did a great job of jumping on the football as it just came loose at the handoff there.
So I'll give them a first down, their third of the first half. They move it all the way out to the 47-yard line. So first down for the Redskins. Ball at the 47, their own 47 with 3:10. Still plenty of time. Clock moving with 3:07 to play. It's approaching 3 minutes here. Williams under center. I formation again. Counter play inside handoff and just got a couple yards before being brought down. Cash Murphy, the ball carrier. They're going to mark him down at the 48. So you got a yard.
Kuron Arrington with the tackle for the Little Muskies.
Brings up a 2nd and 9. Two and a half to play here in the opening half. Trying to get lined up here. Now we get ready. Play clock down to 4 seconds. They get it. Rolling to throw, is in trouble. Has a receiver wide open. He's got it at the 40. Down it goes. It fumbles the football. Picked up by Coshocton, and they move it all the way down inside the 25. So big play for the Redskins. Cohen Phillips made the catch and fumbled. But they got it down, got it back, and moved it all the way down to the, let's see, the 22-yard line. First down, number 4.
Cohen Phillips with a nice catch. Reed Howard with the tackle to cause the fumble, and then Grimmett able to pick it up and get an extra couple yards.
That pass play goes for 26 yards. So first down for Coshocton. They're 5th of the first half. They have the ball now down at the 22. Under center once again. Little trap play handoff, but just nowhere to go. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. That's Grimmett.
Kane Barton with the tackle for the Little Muskies.
Actually going to be a loss on the play. Let's see where they mark it. Going to mark it at the 24, so that'll be a loss of 2 for Grimmett. So that makes it 2nd and 12. Clock now becoming a factor as we're down to 1:08. It's Coshocton trying to get one on the board. Under center once again, Williams. Back to throw, looks and dumps it over the middle. That's going to be too tall, incomplete. So bring up 3rd down and 12. 56 seconds to play here in the opening half. Still plenty of time on the play clock as Williams gets the call. Now they break the huddle. Receiver going wide left and one wide right. Williams now in the gun. Straight back to throw, in trouble. Now he dumps a screen pass over the middle. It's caught by Murphy. Still moving forward and gets down all the way inside the 10-yard line. So Cash Murphy just gets up with a nice one-handed grab. Let's see where they mark it. We got a whistle. And then we may have a player downfield early. There's a flag on the far right side. That's going to be exactly what it is. So that'll be a mark off between on Coshocton.
I tell you, Mason Williams under pressure there, just kind of tossed it up there. It looked like he wasn't really tossing anybody, but Cash Murphy went up and got the ball, made a nice play.
That'll be a 5-yard mark off. It did look like one of those offensive linemen got down there a little early. Now we've got a timeout by Coshocton, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote at 740-622-0572.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
6 seconds to play. It'll be a 3rd down and 19 for Coshocton. The ball back at the 29-yard line. Redskins trying to put points on the board here late in the first half. Receiver goes wide right. Two be the right side. Murphy's split out left. Mason Williams, the quarterback, straight back to throw. Blitz is on. He lofts it down towards Murphy in the end zone. It's a jump ball, but it goes incomplete. Good coverage down there, and it'll be 4th down.
It's a nicely designed play there for Cash Murphy. Just kind of a jump ball for him to go get. And
see, I like the call myself. I think that's a really good call.
you have one-on-one there. You got Cash Murphy with his height and his jumping ability. I'd have done the same thing there. Pretty good defense there by John Glenn to stop that, break up the pass.
So now 4th and 19. Ball at the 29. Coshocton has to get to the 12-yard line. Out of the huddle, twins right side, one left. Williams straight back, blitz is on again. He throws it towards the end zone. It's a incomplete pass, and they will turn it over on downs, and trying to find Hayden Young down in that end zone, but it goes incomplete, and John Glenn has held, and they'll take over the football with only 31 seconds to play here in the first half.
We'll let you know that Liddy Scrapyard has been pleased to sponsor the second quarter of tonight's football game. To request a dumpster, to schedule a scrap vehicle pickup, or for pricing, call Liddy Scrapyard at 740-622-6220.
Wouldn't be surprised if they just take the knee and that be the end of it here. They lead it. John Glenn leads at 35-0. Coshocton's expecting just that. Looks like they're in the victory formation. They are. They take the knee, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So at halftime, it's John Glenn out in front of Coshocton by a score of 35-0. We'll be back with the halftime report. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, your window tinting specialist for Johnson's Window Tinting for residential and vehicles. Johnson's window tints are designed for style, protection, and heat reduction, and they have a lifetime warranty. Remember, Appearance Supply Glass and Paint for auto glass, including windshields, residential, and commercial glass. They also stock PPG automotive paint and supplies. That's Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, 115 Bridge Street, Coshocton. Now through the end of August, get 15% off all window tinting. Appearance Supply is proud to sponsor the Woodworker of the Week, an award given to the general football player who works the hardest during practice.
It's kickoff time at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and the deals are scoring big this month. Get 10% off Ram trucks with savings up to $12,000 off Ram 1500. That's a touchdown for your wallet and a win for your driveway. Whether you're tailgating or tackling tough jobs, Jeff Drennan has the lineup to power your season. With a huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles ready to roll. Don't fumble your chance. Rush into Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and drive home a champion. Stop by and see us on Otsego Avenue or shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
You are a very important person. You show up, put in the work, and bring your best to each and every day. It isn't always glamorous or easy, but it's worth it because you're building a life for yourself and those you love. That means a lot. And so do you. When you open an account at Park National Bank, you get more than you might expect. Your own personal banker and the VIP treatment you deserve. Park National Bank, where you mean more. Member FDIC.
When it comes to heating your home or powering your business, trust matters. At Integrity Propane, they built their name on it. They're a small, locally owned, family-run business right here in our community, serving Coshocton, Guernsey, Tuscarawas, Holmes, and surrounding counties. Whether it's keeping your family warm in the winter, fueling your farm, or making sure your business doesn't skip a beat, they're here to help with honest pricing, dependable delivery, and service you can count on. At Integrity Propane, integrity isn't just their name, it's their promise. Give them a call today at 740-502-0963.
For 5 generations, Baird Concrete and Landscaping Products have been your trusted source for high-quality materials. They specialize in concrete block, landscaping products, clay, natural stone, precast products, and masonry accessories, perfect for your upcoming projects. Whether you're a contractor, homeowner, or material supplier, they're here to help bring your projects to life. Family owned and operated, they're proud to serve you with exceptional service and products. Call them at 740-623-8600. Baird Concrete and Landscaping Products, building better projects one block at a time.
The Coshocton Foundation is your community foundation. From our adult and youth scholarships to grants for local qualified nonprofits, schools, churches, and government entities, we provide the funding that improves the quality of life here in Coshocton County. Our staff, trustees, and our many volunteer committee members support our area youth in all of their extracurricular activities because they build character, leadership skills, and promote teamwork. At the Coshocton Foundation, we've been connecting people who care with causes that matter for almost 60 years.
When you're thinking of the right accessories to add to your home, think Copper Creek Hardware products and MRV Siding Supply. With Copper Creek Hardware, you won't find better quality at twice the price. In fact, you'll get great value for builder-grade door hardware. Plus, all Copper Creek Hardware is backed with a lifetime mechanical warranty and a 5-year warranty on all finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies.
When you are good at something, you'll tell everyone. When you are great at something, they'll tell you. Walter Payton. At Liddy Scrapyard, we have been told how great we are. So for a great scrap recycling experience, visit Liddy Scrap. We have the cleanest scrapyard, best customer service, and great pricing. Liddy Scrap is located at 23820 County Road 621, Coshocton. Feel free to call us anytime at 740-622-6220. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday.
Stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. First half, it's been all John Glenn as they have a 35-0 halftime lead. Started early for John Glenn. They took the opening kick and moved it down and scored on a 34-yard TD pass from Edwards to Metzger, and they added the PAT and led 7-0 with 4:41 to play in that first quarter. A 27-yard touchdown run by Colton Gress made the score 13-0. They had the point afterwards, 14-0. In the second quarter, Reese Metzger started things and got a 16-yard touchdown run with 10:48 to play and kicked the extra point, 21-0. They got the ball back again with 8:51 to play in the first half, and a 20-yard touchdown pass from Edwards to Pennington, adding the PAT, and it's 28-0. And then they took advantage of a Coshocton turnover, and with 3:24 to go in the first half, a 4-yard touchdown run by Reese Metzger made the score 34-0. They added the point after, and it's now at halftime 35-0. We'll be back and get to the band show in a bit. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
You don't have to travel far to find the jewelry of your dreams.
It's right here at Dean's Jewelry.
From timeless classics to trend-setting styles, our showcases are packed with sparkle for every taste and occasion.
Explore our exclusive Dean's Signature Collection and discover hidden gems in our ever-changing estate case.
The jewelry of your dreams is closer than you think.
It's right here in Coshocton at your locally owned Dean's Jewelry.
Start your journey online at deansjewelry.com.
Everyone at Reed Family Dental is proud to sponsor this high school sports broadcast.
Our goal at Reed Family Dental is to create an environment where patients feel comfortable, know that their concerns are being heard, and trust they're receiving quality care. Our office is located at 229 South 4th Street in Coshocton. To schedule an appointment, please call us at 740-622-5695. Be sure to visit our website at rfdcoshocton.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We hope to see you soon.
Keep your vehicle on the road with new tires or mechanical work from Shriver Tire Service. Shriver Tire offers new tires for passenger, truck, and farm vehicles, as well as light mechanical work. Custom wheels are now available, as well as financing. Shriver Tire is now an authorized dealer for Falcon Tires. For more information, stop by 2171 Otsego Avenue or give them a call at 622-6989. Ready to take your fitness to the next level? Look better, feel better with racquetball at Colonial Sports and Courts. Racquetball is a high-intensity workout that burns calories, boosts cardiovascular health, and improves hand-eye coordination. Benefits of racquetball include weight loss, increased strength, and enhanced agility. Plus, it's a fun and social way to stay active. Join Colonial Sports and Courts today and experience the power of racquetball for yourself. Look better, feel better, start playing now. Colonial Sports and Courts, where fitness meets fun. Sign up now and get a free racquetball session.
Hi, this is Casey Claxon with Claxon Custom Printing and Promotions. Everyone loves to wear branded clothing to work. As an employer, it's a great way to create a uniform look that will help promote your business or organization. Plus, it's an excellent way for your employees working from home to feel like they're part of the team. We can even build an apparel website so your staff can select and order their own clothing in the styles and colors they prefer. Contact me, Casey Claxon, or Judd Bone at claxonprinting.com to find out more. That's claxonprinting.com.
Got Medicare questions? We've got answers. Hi, I'm Cameron Iannello, and I'd love to take the time to explain your coverage options. Whether you're turning 65 or retiring soon, the John Iannello Agency can help you navigate your way through Medicare. We are available for in-person, phone, and virtual appointments. The John Iannello Agency is here to help. Call us today at 740-295-9460. That number again is 740-295-9460. John Iannello Agency is not connected to the federal Medicare program. By contacting this number, you will be connected with a licensed insurance agent. This is an advertisement for insurance.
At Domino's, our $6.99 Mix and Match deal is the easiest and most affordable way to feed your whole family. Pick any 2 or more of these delicious options: medium 2-topping pizzas, boneless chicken, loaded tots, specialty chicken, wings, pastas, salads, oven-baked sandwiches, stuffed cheesy bread, marble cookie brownie, and bread twist. All of these great options are only $6.99 when you buy 2 or more. Keep the entire family happy and order what they want with our Mix and Match deal. Call the Coshocton Domino's at 622-9345 or the Newcomerstown store at 498-4131.
Did you know that one of the nation's top hospitals was founded right here in Holmes County? It's true. Palm Marine Hospital was recently named the top 20 rural and community hospital by the National Rural Health Association. For 75 years, Palm Marine has applied the latest medical expertise to meet the unique needs of our community. And today they continue to lead the way in reliable patient outcomes, from outpatient services to life-saving surgeries. Learn more about the many ways Palm Marine provides award-winning care right in your backyard. Visit PalmarineHospital.org.
Community buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
McWayne Ductile is proud to say they've been part of the Coshocton community since 1910. They manufacture ductile iron pipe and utility poles. They have positions available for production entry level starting at $25.16 up to $32 per hour, electricians starting at $38.23 up to $44.50 per hour, and mechanics starting at $35 up to $40.32 per hour. They offer competitive compensation and benefits package. Please apply online at McWayne.com. McWayne is an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a better way to manage your finances? Look no further than CES Credit Union. With our low interest rates, personalized service, and convenient mobile banking, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Whether you're saving for a big purchase or in need of a loan, CES Credit Union has got you covered. Join us today and experience the credit union difference. Visit us at 700 South 2nd Street in Coshocton or learn more at cescu.com.
Stop by Dunkin' Donuts in Coshocton for a refreshing iced coffee, iced tea, or Dunkin' Refresher. Pair it with a freshly made donut, bagel, or muffin. Dunkin' Donuts also has a large menu full of breakfast sandwiches, wraps, and snacks. Welcome back to Stewart Field. The Halftime Band Show is proudly brought to you by Domino's Pizza in Coshocton and Newcomerstown. Let's now send it to the field for the Coshocton Redskins Marching Band. And the Halftime Band Show was proudly brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Try their $6.99 mix and match deal tonight. Call them in Coshocton at 622-9345 or give them a call in Newcomerstown at 498-4131. You're listening to high school football on WTNS Coshocton. When it comes to heating your home or powering your business, trust matters. At Integrity Propane, they built their name on it. They're a small, locally owned, family-run business right here in our community, serving Coshocton, Guernsey, Tuscarawas, Holmes, and surrounding counties. Whether it's keeping your family warm in the winter, fueling your farm, or making sure your business doesn't skip a beat, they're here to help with honest pricing, dependable delivery, and service you can count on. At Integrity Propane, integrity isn't just their name, it's their promise. Give them a call today at 740-502-0963.
Lennox in the air means money in your pocket. Turn to Best Heating and Air Solutions, LLC for special offers happening today that will put high-quality Lennox air in your home and savings back in your pocket. For a limited time, they're offering up to $1,800 in rebates on a brand new Lennox system, or qualified buyers make no payments, incur no interest for 12 months when financing a new Lennox system. Call Best Heating and Air Solutions, LLC today at 740-545-9400.
This is the Mouse Man from RAM 5 Point Auto Sales, and we're rocking this season. We have a large selection of clean, newer vehicles to fit everyone's budget. If you drive by the 5 Point light and don't see what you're looking for, stop and let us know. We'll go find it for you. When you buy a car from RAM 5 Point, we take care of your vehicle for the life of the vehicle. We'll wash your car every 2 weeks for as long as you own it. At RAM 5 Point, 1102 Chestnut is where your driving dreams come true.
Luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote at 740-622-0572.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
All right, let's quickly take a look at the numbers here in the first half for Coshocton. They rushed the football for 34 yards in the first half, compared to 136 yards rushing for John Glenn. John Glenn leading rushing by Reese Metzger, who had 82 rushing yards in 15 carries. In the passing department, Coshocton 3 of 9 for 40 yards and a perfect 10 of 10 for Owen Edwards from John Glenn. He threw for 145 yards, also threw for a pair of touchdowns. So total yards in the first half, 281 for John Glenn, 74 for Coshocton. First downs, John Glenn had 10, Coshocton 6. Not a lot of penalties in the first half. Coshocton 2 for 20 yards and John Glenn 2 for 25. Only one turnover. That was a Coshocton fumble in the first half. Now taking a look at the first half defensive numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. First taking a look at defensive numbers. First for the Coshocton Redskins. Leading the way with 6 big tackles in the first half, Hayden Young. We've got 3 tackles apiece to Wyland Wright and Cooper George. 2 tackles apiece to Cash Murphy, Braden Hannas, Caleb Grimmett, Jace Dickerson, Colton Tidwell, and 1 tackle apiece to J.J. Herman, Colton Slaughter, And taking a look at John Glenn, 3 tackles for Kanan Barton, 2 tackles for Dominic Bates and Kuron Arrington. We have a sack to Landon Cornelius and 1 tackle apiece to Reed Howard, Ryan Ryder Pennington, August Camp, Braden Knowlton. And taking a look at third down conversions in the ball game, Coshocton 0 for 4, John Glenn 1 for 4.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chris, it's just really John Glenn, nice football team. They've scored, I think, really on every occasion here this evening, and we'll be in a continuous clock situation starting here the first half. They're starting the second half.
Yeah, the second half's going to go quick. I'd tell you, very impressed with John Glenn, both offensively and defensively. Done a great job of running the football as well as passing. As you mentioned, perfect passing, and just done a great job really mixing in the pass and run. And I tell you what, Metzger, very quick off his feet, does a great job reversing the field, and just does a great job picking up yardage. But I tell you what, the Redskins had a great possession there. It was a 17-yard run, I believe, by Cohen Phillips, and John Glenn forced a fumble there, but had a really great possession where they really got to moving the ball down the field. A nice job of pass and runs, and look forward to see if the Redskins can't put together a few more possessions like that and pick up some great yards here and hopefully a few touchdowns.
The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 740-622-3347. Quickly, before we kick it off, here's some scores around the area. Ridgewood's out in front of Utica 21-0 at the half. Meadowbrook out in front of Crooksville 13-7. Sheridan all over Maysville 35-7. New Lex on top of West End 27-0. Tri-Valley leading Morgan 21-0. Claymont on top of Marietta 12-0. Toronto leads Newcomerstown 13-0. Philo on top of Riverview at halftime 36-0. And Fairless leads Tusky Valley 28-7 as we get ready to start things off here in the second half. Both teams have hit the field. It'll be Coshocton will have the ball to start play here in the second half. And it'll be...
And we'll let you know the Home Loan Savings Bank is proud to sponsor the third quarter of tonight's football game. The Home Loan Savings Bank offers a wide range of services from personal loans and mortgages to their totally free 360-degree checking. Call 622-0444 to learn more.
Kick is away. High booming kick. Takes it to the 15. Fumbles it again. Picks it up. Eludes a tackler. Trying to get outside. Cuts it up. Nice run. Picking his way all the way out to the 30-yard. Ball came loose again.
I thought he was down.
They're going to say he was. So they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Tackle made by Braden Knowlton for John Glenn.
So Coshocton with the football. As mentioned, we're in a continuous clock mode, and the clock is moving. Redskins out of the huddle. You have to get a player off the field. They do. Now, wait a minute. There's going to be a flag. It might have.
That play clock looked like it was at 0.
Now keep that clock moving.
And they are.
It does not stop for this sort of thing.
Yeah, 10:50 and moving. Broke the huddle with 12 there, so they'll back it up 5.
So Redskins with their second penalty for 20 yards now, and they'll be on the 26-yard line. 1st and 15. Now we're ready to play. It's a snap. Hand off inside. Just a tackle got Cohen Phillips down after he got a yard. Be a 2nd and 14 ball at the 27.
That's Kuron Arrington with the tackle.
2nd and 14. Tight formation. High. Has that look of the wing tee. Quick pitch. Phillips has it. Crosses the 30 and gets back close to the original line of scrimmage, maybe got a yard beyond it. So moved it out to the 32, got 5 on the carry.
Connor Shoemake with the tackle there for the John Glenn Muskies.
So that brings up a 3rd down and 9 for Coshocton. Third and 9 for the Redskins. Just starting here in the second half, they trail 35-0. Under center once again. They've thrown out of this formation a few times tonight. Fake, and he's looking to throw again, rolling to his left side and over the middle. Has a receiver wide open. Catches it. He's still on his feet. Gets down inside the 50, all the way down around the 46-yard line. That's Hayden Young. He's done it all here this evening for Coshocton. Big reception down to the 46.
Max Morrow with the tackle for John Glenn.
22 yards on that completion. And first down, number 7 for the Redskins. Under center once again. Coshocton trying to move the football here to start the second half. Quick pitch. Ball's fumbled again by Phillips. He's in trouble, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. All the way back to their own 47. Lost it 7 yards on the play.
Ron Arrington again with the tackle for the Little Muskies.
2nd and 17. Clock moving at 7:55 here in the third period. Out of the huddle. Fakes, looking to throw, in trouble. Now they're trying to load, and then he's going to be sacked all the way back to about the 35 or 6-yard line. Just tried to maybe toss it out there, but really everybody was covered. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Put it down at the 35. That's a loss of 11 on the play for Williams.
That was Kuron Arrington again with the sack for the Muskies.
3rd down and a bunch. 29 by the scoreboard. Under center. It's the snap. Hands up, just a draw play, and there's just nowhere to go, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 4th down.
Max Morrow with the tackle for John Glenn.
Grimmett was the ball carrier for no gain. So they'll bring up a 4th down. And they'll have to punt it away.
6.5 and moving here in the third quarter.
Good snap. Spiral off to the right side. Takes a Coshocton bounce down around the 38-yard line. That's where John Glenn will take over. 1st and 10.
Maryland's Natural Foods is proud to support our hometown athletes. Just like their teams, they believe in going above and beyond. That's why they only carry the highest quality vitamins, supplements, and teas to keep you and your family thriving. Visit them on Main Street and see why Maryland's Natural Foods has been our community's health store for over 40 years.
Out of the huddle now. The ball is going to be marked at the 37. So 1st and 10 for John Glenn. This is the first possession they've had here in the second half. Little quick pass out in the flat. Caught. Got some good yardage and plenty of room. Cuts it back in. This thing could go to the house, and I think it's going to. It's going to go all the way for a touchdown. And I believe that's Pennington again, number 80. Took just a bubble screen on the left side, cut it back into the middle of the field, and takes it all the way to the house. It's now 41-0 on a pass play that covered 63 yards.
Yeah, great pass play, great blocking by the receivers there of John Glenn, and created a nice path for Pennington, as you mentioned, to make it all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the point after. Player late getting on, but now they're ready to go. Good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 4:40 to play here in the ball game, we'll break away and be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm the roar of the crowd, excitement in the air. It can only mean one thing. There's football fever under the Friday night lights. From kickoff to the final down, on the field and off the field, your friends at the Home Loan Savings Bank are cheering you on. Good luck to all local high school football teams in this week's game. We're behind you all the way. For all your financial needs, consider the hometown team at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
See Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, your window tinting specialist for Johnson's Window Tinting for residential and vehicles. Johnson's window tints are designed for style, protection, and heat reduction, and they have a lifetime warranty. Remember, Appearance Supply Glass and Paint for auto glass, including windshields, residential, and commercial glass. They also stock PPG automotive paint and supplies. That's Appearance Supply Glass and Paint, 115 Bridge Street, Coshocton. Now through the end of August, get 15% off all window tinting. Appearance Supply is proud to sponsor the Woodworker of the Week, an award given to the general football player who works the hardest during practice.
As we takes a bounce now, gets by the receiver. Now he picks it up. He's at the 15, gets to the 20. Now he's down the sideline with plenty of room. Nice return out to the 35-yard line.
We have a flag on the play.
And Coshocton will have it 1st and 10 when we resume play. The Warehouse Steak and Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak and Stein in Roscoe Village.
I think we had a block in the back by the Redskins.
So that'll mark off 15 from 35. I'll put them back right around the 20. Nope, actually have the 10-yard mark off, so it'll be back at the 25. All right, 1st and 10 for Coshocton. Under 4 minutes to play here in a rapidly moving third quarter. High formation. They've run this quite a bit here this evening. Gets the snap. Hands it off inside, a little running room, bouncing outside. Phillips this time hangs on and gets out to about the 28 or 9-yard line. Gonna mark it out at the 29.
Aiden Cole with the tackle for John Glenn.
So Phillips gets 4 on the carry. 2nd down and 6. Mason Williams under center. Gets the snap. Hands it off. Counter play back. Has some running room. Breaks to the outside. Still on his feet. Murphy, and he gets all the way. Looks like he gets into John Glenn territory. Once again, that counter play goes for good yardage. They're going to mark him down at around the 47. Be at the 48-yard line. 23-yard run for Cash Murphy.
Caden McDonald with his first tackle of the ball game for the Little Muskies.
And it's good for their 8th first down, so out of the huddle they come at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Coshocton with 8 first downs in the game. Quick pitch one. That's a bad pitch. That's going to be loose. He picks it up, and he's going to try to get something out of it. It's Grimmett still on his feet. Still running and doing a great job of picking up some yardage. Looked like he was going to be thrown back right around the 35-yard line, but got loose and pushed it all the way back out to about the 42 or 3, but still a big loss on the play.
Looks like Brody Johnson, first one there for the Little Muskies.
On the bad pitch, he loses 10 yards. Really fortunate to get what he got out of that. So it's at the 38. It's 2nd and 19 for Coshocton. Fumbles again. Comes up running. He just throws it over to the sidelines. It's going to be over Murphy's head, incomplete. Just really, I think, wanted to get rid of it. So 3rd down. 19, 33 seconds and moving here in this, as you mentioned, rapidly moving 3rd quarter.
And we'll let you know as the clock's moving there that tonight's 3rd quarter has been sponsored by the Home Loan Savings Bank with offices in Coshocton, West Lafayette, Mount Vernon, and Newark.
In all likelihood, the last play of the 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 19. Nice snap. Williams gets it. A little screen pass, gets it out. Picks up a couple yards before being run out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
We're going to keep it right here and now send it down to Natalie Holbrook with the Premier Sideline Reporting. Natalie.
That's right, Chris. Thank you. We are down here with 2 cheerleaders, Olivia and Zaylee. You guys are senior cheerleaders. Tell us how your season's going so far.
It's going pretty good. You know, I just look forward to coming to the games and cheering everybody on, and that makes me feel good. So I'm just glad to be here.
It's been a really great season. We've been learning so many new things from tumbling. We're actually having a competition for the first time in quite a few years in October 19th, I think. So yeah, that's really big for us.
And where will that competition be if people want to come see you compete?
I think it's in Zanesville.
Perfect. All right, girls. Well, thank you so much.
Yep, you're welcome.
Back to you, Chris.
Thank you very much, Natalie. Again, Natalie Holbrook with our Premier Sideline Reporting. We'll hear from Natalie one more time throughout the game.
All right, we'll be back after this. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
When care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
All right, Coshocton punts the football, and it goes out of bounds inside the 20. That's where John Glenn will have it 1st and 10.
The Coshocton Coffee Connection wants to remind you that all drinks, all sizes are half-priced every Wednesday. Have your favorite made hot, iced, or frozen. They open Monday through Saturday at 6 a.m. to serve you.
1st and 10 for John Glenn. They'll have it at their own 17-yard line. A lot of seconds in for both teams right now. Been all John Glenn tonight. They started early and continue to.
Got great offensive firepower from the Little Muskies.
All right, now we're ready to go. 2 in the backfield. Hand off, trying to get outside. And as a flag comes in, he's brought down. That was Bain Morgan, the ball carrier. And it was a flag, and it's going to be against John Glenn. I believe at this thing it was a hold. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. So from the 20, we'll mark it back to the 10. That will bring up a 1st and 20. No, actually, 1st and 17. That's ball from the original line of scrimmage was the 17-yard line. So now it's 1st and 17. Handoff, speed sweep, trying to get outside, and he's going to be chopped down. Nice open field tackle.
Cohen Phillips with a nice tackle for the Redskins.
So he got him back for a loss on the play of 4. So loses 4 on the carry. Now the ball back to at the 8-yard line. Back at the 8. Pretty close to 2nd and 20. Looking to pass, a little counter play, trying to get to some room, has a little running room. Cuts it up through and has a lot of running room all of a sudden. Moves it all the way out and close to the first down before being brought down. Nice little counter play. And let's see where they mark it. It's going to be maybe a yard short of the first down, but a nice 19-yard run.
Weiland right there with the tackle for the Redskins.
So they're going to be enough for the first down. Their 11th first down of the ball game. Clock moving, 8:25 to play. 42-0 if you're just joining us. John Glenn leading the Redskins. Trips to the right side, straight back to throw. Now goes over bubble screen again. This time it's incomplete. That one went for a touchdown the last series. That's the first incompletion tonight for John Glenn throwing the football.
And that's with the backup quarterback in there.
So 2nd down and 10. Cash Murphy, who's had a nice night's coming off. Once again in the gun. Snap. Going to keep it himself. Runs to the right side, and he has plenty of running room. And if he gets that corner, and finally brought down, but a long run on the play. That looks like Brady Hayes, the ball carrier, and he takes it all the way down into Coshocton territory, down to the 41-yard line.
Jacob Arnold there with the tackle for the Redskins.
That was a 36-yard scamper. So first down, number 12 in the ball game for John Glenn. They have it now at the 41-yard line of the Redskins. Trying to get organized. Now they're set. Now there's a flag. That's going to be a delay of game. That'll back them up 5 yards. So I'll move it back to the 46-yard line. 1st and 15. Hayes the quarterback now for John Glenn. Gets the snap, hands it off inside, trying to bounce it. He does. Picks up some yards, still running, and nice run. That's Brody Johnson. Gets it down inside the 35 and close to the yardage needed for the first down. Let's see where they're going to mark it at the 34. So that's going to be good for 12 yards.
Alex Wells with the tackle for the Redskins.
So bring up a 2nd down and 4. Second and 4. Trips to the left side. They hand it inside again. Breaks a tackle. Has a first down and more. Cuts it down close to the 20 before being brought down. Once again, the ball carrier, Bane Morgan. Morgan takes it to the, looks like the 21. That's going to be 13 more in the first down.
Hunter Wesney there with the tackle for the Redskins.
Ball at the 21-yard line. Under 5 to play in the ball game. Out of the huddle. Direct snap. Quarterback's going to keep it. Goes left. Trying to beat him to the corner. And finally wrestled down as he got down close to the 15-yard line. Looks like that's where they're going to mark it. So pick up of 6 from the 21 to the 15.
Jaron Johnson with the tackle for the Redskins.
2nd and 4 for the Little Muskies. Approaching 4 minutes here in the football game. 42-0. It's been all John Glenn. Snap. Hands it off, trying to get wide. Has some room. He's going to try to race into the corner. He's going to get there. Touchdown, John Glenn. Getting that score, Brody Johnson, Jr. And they add another point to 6 points now, 48-0. A 15-yard touchdown run for Johnson.
And 3:35 and moving here in the fourth quarter, as mentioned.
Ready to add the extra point. Good snap. Kick this time. Let's see. It might be, no, a little bit low and wide left. So with 3:08 and moving, it's 48-0. John Glenn will be back. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
Are you searching for your dream home? Let me, Haley Helter with Howard Hanna Real Estate, help you find it. With my deep understanding of the local market and a passion for matching clients with their perfect homes, I'm here to make your real estate journey smooth and enjoyable. Whether you're a first-time home buyer, looking to upgrade, or interested in investment properties, my personalized approach ensures that you get the best experience possible. Contact me today at 740-502-3035 or at haleyhelter@howardhanna.com, and let's take the first step towards your new home
Buckeye
together.
Beverage Barn has carry-out salads, pasta, subs, wings, and pizza. Place your order at 545-9525, but don't forget to check out their new menu. Buckeye Beverage Barn has the area's best selection of domestic and imported drinks, pop, sports drinks, and more, all with the convenience of their drive-thru. See them for snacks, bagged ice, salads, subs, wings, and delicious pizza. Order yours at 545-9525. Drive through and see them 7 days a week at the Buckeye Beverage Barn on Main Street in West Lafayette.
And they kick it off. Coshocton and fumbled it a bit, but then they're brought down at the 19.
We're now going to go ahead and send it down to Natalie Holbrook, who's standing by with the Premier Sideline Reporting. Natalie.
That's right, Chris. We are down here on the sidelines. I'm with Roberto Peretta. He is the photographer for the high school yearbook. Roberto, tell us what it's like to be able to take pictures on the sidelines.
I really enjoy it personally, just my last year here being a senior and just capturing those moments that I know that are going to be in the yearbook, just capturing those moments and just
having fun. Absolutely. Well, Chris, back to you.
Thank you very much, Natalie. Again, Natalie Holbrook with our Premier Sideline Reporting. Thank you again, Natalie.
All right, Coshocton has it, the ball at their 18-yard line. 1st and 10. Under 2 to play here in the ball game. Man in motion. New quarterback in. That fumbled the snap. Picks it up. Let's see if he's going to run it. He is. Cuts it up. Keeps pounding. And finally brought down for Coshocton. Looks like Jacob Arnold's the ball carrier. Loses 5 on the play. Back at the 13-yard line, waiting on the play. Out of the huddle. As mentioned, Arnold's in there. A couple other players, new players for Coshocton, trying to get lined up. They do. Snap, going to run himself. Gets outside the 20 to 25 and takes it all the way out to about the 30. That's Arnold again running the football. And let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it out at the 27. Nice run on the play. Good for 14 yards. So it brings up 3rd down and about 3. 30 seconds to go in this one. Now trying to get set up and get another play off before this game's over. Arnold will take it. Now we got bunch of guys in motion, and he gets out to about the 32-yard line. That's going to probably be the last play of the game. It will be. And John Glenn has moved to 3-1 as they defeat Coshocton here tonight by a score of 48-0.
Do want to let you know that Premier Home Furnishings has been proud to sponsor tonight's Premier Sideline Reports. For a great selection of Ashley Furniture, LG, Samsung, Sony, HP, and Apple Electronics, visit Premier Home Furnishings at 720 South 2nd Street for the products you know from the people you trust.
We'll be back and wrap this up for you. This is high school football on WTNS Coshocton.
When it comes to heating your home or powering your business, trust matters. At Integrity Propane, they built their name on it. They're a small, locally owned, family-run business right here in our community, serving Coshocton, Guernsey, Tuscarawas, Holmes, and surrounding counties. Whether it's keeping your family warm in the winter, fueling your farm, or making sure your business doesn't skip a beat, they're here to help with honest pricing, dependable delivery, and service you can count on. At Integrity Propane, integrity isn't just their name, it's their promise. Give them a call today at 740-502-0963.
Did you know Wits of Coshocton has lunch specials for under $5? This includes shredded chicken, grilled cheese, BLTs, or chicken salad sandwiches. Enjoy a delicious foot-long coney, bag of chips, and a 12-ounce drink for only $4. Check every Monday for the new weekly specials as well as the custard flavor of the week. On Tuesdays, all scoops are half price. Witt's Frozen Custard is now open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. Witt's Frozen Custard is now located inside the Coshocton Coffee Connection at 750 South 2nd Street.
Did you know that one of the nation's top hospitals was founded right here in Holmes County? It's true. Pomerene Hospital was recently named the top 20 rural and community hospital by the National Rural Health Association. For 75 years, Pomerene has applied the latest medical expertise to meet the unique needs of our community. And today they continue to lead the way in reliable patient outcomes, from outpatient services to life-saving surgeries. Learn more about the many ways Pomerene provides award-winning care right in your backyard. Visit PomereneHospital.org.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title, LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title, LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today.
Reed Family Dental is proud to sponsor this high school sports broadcast. Our goal at Reed Family Dental is to create an environment where patients feel comfortable, know that their concerns are being heard, and trust they're receiving quality care. Our office is located at 229 South 4th Street in Coshocton. To schedule an appointment, please call us at 740-622-5695. Be sure to visit our website at rfdcoshocton.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We hope to see you soon.
CDL training in our community. That's right. Buckeye Career Center now offers Class A and B CDL education, as well as a testing center off US 36 near Janaden Hutton. Call 740-254-9313 to register or learn more about the American Professional Truck Driving School by Buckeye Career Center and the US America CDL Test Center by Buckeye Career Center. Again, that's 740-254-9313 to register or learn more.
Courses begin September 15th.
When you are good at something, you'll tell everyone. When you are great at something, they'll tell you. Walter Payton. At Liddy Scrapyard, we have been told how great we are. So for a great scrap recycling experience, visit Liddy Scrap. We have the cleanest scrapyard, the best customer service, and great pricing. Liddy Scrap is located at 23820 County Road 621, Coshocton. Feel free to call us anytime at 740-622-6220. Our hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:15, and Saturday, 8 to 11:45. We would also like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season.
When it comes to quality auto repairs, trust the local experts at Brillhart's Body Shop, a proud family-owned business serving the community with integrity and dedication. Their skilled technicians use state-of-the-art equipment and years of experience to ensure every repair is done right the first time. Support your neighbors and experience the difference at Brillhart's Body Shop. Visit them today at 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton for all your auto repair needs. Brillhart's now offers rental cars and 24/7 towing. To get your vehicle towed, call 740-502-4087. Your car deserves the best, and that's exactly what you'll find.
For every home with Montana Forge Hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com.
At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships, because here, you're not just a customer, you're
John
family.
From the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
Redskins did put a few nice possessions together, really started to move the football and, got some positive yards, and things really looked good there for the Redskins again in a few possessions there. And I tell you what, though, John Glenn, a great football team, just a great job on both sides of the football, did a great job mixing up the run and the pass. Metzger did a great job, really just quick on his feet and really breaks through the line there, did a great job, and, of course, great passing as well. Starting quarterback there did a great job of perfect passing. And so, obviously, great defense as well as they held Coshocton to 0 points here tonight. So, a great football game there by John Glenn Little Muskies. And, again, look forward to Coshocton improving and getting back to Maysville next week. Again, a game you can hear here and watch on our WTNS YouTube channel.
Last order of business for us will be the Warehouse Steakenstein player of the game. That's going to go to Hayden Young tonight. He had a good job defensively. Also had the 6 tackles. Plus, he did a nice job of catching a couple passes and picking up some decent yarding. So he'll be the winner. He'll be the recipient of a gift certificate good for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order the legendary onion rings. And as mentioned, courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. I want to thank the gang from Claxon Communication and Gage Wright's here tonight, Brice Lonsinger. Got to thank Alan Hardesty back at WTNS Central, my partners, Chris Wallace, and once again, the final score here tonight, it's John Glenn, a winner over Coshocton by a score of 48-0. I'm Steve Corries. Have a nice evening, everyone.
Thank you for joining us for this WTNS Sports broadcast. Audio CDs are available by calling WTNS Radio at 740-622-1560. WTNS Coshocton. We are the sports voice of East Central Ohio.